Salute, welcome to Trade Game Official. I'm your host Jimmy. We're going to talk about escaping the 9 to 5 through the skill of Forex and financial freedom. You already know the intro. Right now, everything is on sale for Black Friday. A lot of you hit me up after the sales are over. Y'all literally wait till the day the sale finishes and then y'all hit me up and say, hey, I wanted to get something. Can I get it on this price, that price? This is not a Pookie and Ray Ray operation. I do have people I have to pay, guys. This is just not me working from a laptop rinky dink. This is a business. So when you guys do that, understand that's not how things work in a real business. So if it's on sale, get it while it's on sale. A lot of y'all do that. Y'all DM me right after the sale ends and say, hey, I thought I saw something on sale. Can I get that? I'm like, the sale's over. You know, it sat there for a month on sale. You didn't get it. Then you waited till the sale was over to want to buy it. So, okay. The topic today is going to be about scammers. And I definitely had to address this because I see it. It's happened to me before where I was learning Forex and, you know, I had got kind of caught up. But before I finish that, let me say real fast, or something, just reminded myself. Trade Game Official is now on Spotify audio format for podcast. The podcast hasn't started, but we are podcast formatting some audio clips and videos. I'm going to try to put a audio formatted podcast type of video up there, or audio up there every week. So I remember when I was at work, I used to want to listen to certain content. I wanted to hear about Forex. I wanted to hear people talk about, you know, finances, Forex, credit, trading, just, you know, stuff pertaining to finance, primarily through Forex, right? Or from Forex traders. And I said, hey, let me make this for those people who are at work who want to listen to audio. A lot of times when I was at work, I couldn't watch video. So I actually let the video play and I would listen to the video on audio. And YouTube, if you pay for it, they let you listen to the audio without actually watching the video. You can close your phone and let it play through the audio. And I used to do that a lot, to the point where I actually still have my subscription to YouTube because of that reason. So I'm giving you guys audio format for the people that are at work and you just want to listen to something and talking about, you know, financial freedom, Forex, you know, entrepreneurship, stuff like that. Okay, so back to the scammer topic. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday, because that's why I'm making this video. It's for the people that are off for Thanksgiving, or people that's chilling with family. You know, you just want to, you know, hear something, talk about something. I did say in the Discord I would address this. So Discord and TikTok and Instagram usually gets it first. YouTube gets the full content, but usually y'all get the first hearing of things in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, join. It's free. I'm going to talk about the free Discord situation too with the scam. So let's get into it. Okay, so apparently, I remember when I was learning Forex, there was a YouTube. I'm not going to say the name of the YouTube because I don't want to make it seem I'm bashing, of course, but it's a very popular YouTuber, over 100,000 subscribers, black brother, young guy. I was trying to learn Forex and I saw that he had a course and he had a group, and I was trying to get in a group and I was trying to learn, and I reached out to him. And I would never get a response. And then one day I got a response and it was like, hey, send your Bitcoin over here and we're going to put you in a group and we're going to give you a one-on-one and we're going to yada, yada, yada. We're going to do all this beautiful stuff. It sounded too good to be true, because it was. And I remember I had the Bitcoin address in my wallet and I was getting ready to send $850 in USD in Bitcoin. I remember this like yesterday. And right as I was about to send it, something said, yo, you better check. Because once you send crypto, you can't get it back. And you just can't get it back the way crypto works. So I said, let me just double check. So I started messaging the guy, and of course he wouldn't respond. And that's annoying that, I'm gonna get into that too in a second, but that's annoying that people don't respond to the messages and they act like celebrities. Because you're a YouTuber, cut it out. But anyway, so I said, you know what? How you asking me for money but you can't respond? So that was the red flag that made me go, now let me look into this a little bit further. And as you should when you spend money. You should make sure you know who you're spending your money with. And I started realizing, I said, this is someone impersonating this person. And it was hard to tell because at that time YouTube had this thing where if a person is in the comments talking, and there was a time when you couldn't tell, you couldn't hover over the name and see if it was a real person. Who knows why YouTube did that? But they quickly fixed that. But at one time it was to the point where you couldn't tell. I'm hot. So I said, okay, I'm not getting a response. I'm not sending the money. So the person just started messaging me quite a bit. And I said, you know what? This is getting weird because now the person's messaging me. So it got to the point where I just messaged the person back and said, hi, you almost had me. I know you're not the real person. So Then that's when they were like laughing. The person laughed and was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I was like, wow, the person actually thought it was funny when I finally caught them, that I actually saw the scam. But then I started paying attention to a lot of YouTubers in this situation, and I started realizing some of these impersonators, and this is me reaching, so don't take what I'm about to say with a like 100%, authority. It's just what I felt when I saw this. Some of these impersonators didn't seem like they were really impersonators. And I know what I'm about to say sounds a little crazy, but I just want you to understand. Some of the people that I've seen doing this is like a scam within a scam. It felt like some of these people were really scamming their subscribers. I'm not going to say who's who and all that because I don't know, and I don't want to get any kind of issues or anything. But it seemed like some of these people were really trying to scam the subscribers and say that they were being impersonated. Some of them didn't seem like they were really being impersonated. Some of them seemed like they were really that person on a fake account, and whoever could get cooked. And I would look at this and go, well, aren't you going to do more of an effort to actually let people know that this is happening? You would see once in a blue moon, these people would put like a little thing in the video, hey, that's not me, in the comments. You got to do better than that, bro. Your subs are getting scammed by these people. I almost got scammed, and I'm a pretty intricate, smart mouth person. So if I could get caught like that, imagine a person who just came to the scene. They don't know all of this stuff is happening. You got to do a better job of like combating the scammers. So I'm making this video because I want people to understand with me, if I worked a job 21 years, there's no way in hell I'm going to be okay with scammers. So just understand, if I have to pay a person to go in the comments and delete y'all, because I sat up this morning doing it, just deleting comments. It seemed like when I post videos about my robots that I have for sale, it triggers some kind of spam to come into the comments and leave like this weird thing about investing in crypto. Apparently, someone sent me a DM and showed me that someone impersonated me in the Discord, and they were asking people in the Discord to invest in crypto. Let me just tell you guys right now my thoughts on crypto real fast. Crypto is at a bottom right now, and although I don't really with crypto because I lost tens of thousands in crypto is at a place where if you go based off the numbers, because a lot of financial stuff works by numbers because of the algorithms. Crypto has about to hit its 30th month during the halving. Every halving from the 28th to the 29th to now the 30th is usually when you see the bottom of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin bottoms out, that's a good time to invest in it. Now, I'm not telling people to do with their money, but a lot of people are running out of crypto right now, and that's actually the time when you jump in, because that's usually when you get the best price and you get a reward for being a person who is not afraid to invest. Now, a lot of times this is how people get rich. The average person is scared, Bitcoin is trash, yada, yada, yada. That's true right now, but that's usually the times when you want to kind of go in, because that's how they shake everybody out. The government has this thing where, or let me not say the government because I'll give a shadow ban. Let me say it. The man has this thing where Mitch McConnell was quoted saying, Americans have too much money. So the man decided to raise inflation and raise prices of things, raise gas prices. Everything went through the roof over the last year. And they said this was to combat, what was going on with inflation. Raising inflation is to combat inflation, so they say. Whatever, however they explained it. But the bottom line is, to me, what I saw was this was a squeeze on people who were home to squeeze us into debt, to squeeze us out of our resources, to make us all go to work. Because a lot of people were figuring out that they don't have to go back to work. A lot of people. What did they say? The jobs report, the last one was what? 10.5 million people. They said it was 9 million. Every month it goes up. So they expected the number to go down, and it keeps going up. More and more people are figuring out how to make money without going to a job. They do not want that, because once you figure that out, who's going to do the shit work? Think about it. And no disrespect to nobody, but when you look at the demographics of stuff, they had certain quote-unquote people from other countries coming here and doing the cheap labor. Now they're starting to get organized. So they're starting to look around and go, hey, man, people getting too smart, they're getting too crafty. So they're getting crafty. So long story short, I worked 21 years. I am not okay with scammers because I'm willing to get my hands dirty. If a person like me who went to work 21 years, I didn't take shortcuts. I got my hands dirty. 21 years I did a job. Please don't come over here thinking that I'm going to be okay with sneaky shortcut shit. It's the reason I have formed the LLC for my company. I post everything publicly to be transparent. So if something's going on, I make it public so that I can be accountable for what I'm saying, and so that people can actually see proof that this is legit. That's why I'm very, very transparent. When people want to buy a robot and they start asking me questions, I give them honest answers, because I don't want you to think this is a get-rich-quick scheme. Just because you get a robot does not mean you'll be able to trade successfully. It should work successfully for you, but it depends on how you use the robot. Do you turn it on at bad times? Do you trade pairs that you shouldn't trade at certain sessions? Do you just leave it on? Do you have a stupid lot size? Do you use risk management? All of those things factor in. So I'm not going to just hand you a robot and tell you, hey, you're rich, because if that was the case, anybody could do it. I'm very honest about that, because I at one point thought that, and I used to get these robots in these groups and I would get cooked. And I used to think this stuff didn't work, and then I started figuring out, no, it wasn't the robot, it was how I acquired it. I acquired an outdated version. I acquired one with no knowledge of how to use the settings. I had no access to the author of the robot. I had no clue what the freak I was doing. So of course my results were wild, because I was doing wild stuff. So then I started realizing that the going rogue with the courses, you miss the indicators, you miss the questionnaires, you miss certain things, you miss access to the trader when you do it the bootleg way. And I spoke about this in another video, so I won't get too deep in it. Just like 2 videos ago, I spoke about this in detail. But I'm just trying to tell you, the shortcut stuff I don't agree with. I believe in working hard and earning your keep, earning your food, earning your sleep. So I'm not going to be okay with someone coming over here impersonating and scamming and act like I don't see it. A lot of these other YouTubers act like they don't see it. I believe some of them are getting money out of that, and the others are just acting too busy. And I get it. I have other YouTube channels. I get that you could get too busy. I have channels with a lot of subscribers that I used to use. I don't actively work on them because I'm doing this now. But I understand you could get overwhelmed when you start getting a lot of subs and people communicating with you. But I still think there's no excuse for letting your subs get scammed. I don't care how many subscribers you got. That is not okay. If somebody comes and sit down and they take a seat in your channel and you sitting up there just acting like you don't see these people getting scammed. They messaging you trying to find out if it's legit. You're not replying. They getting cooked. You letting your subs get cooked. You're creating an atmosphere for your subs to get scammed, for these scammers to eat off of your people. And that's why I feel like a lot of us need to do our due diligence to combat that. Me, you gotta look at it like this. I think I got 450 subs on this channel. That's not a lot of subscribers at all. I have channels with way more, thousands of subs, right? But if you put 450 people in a room, that's a lot of people. Now imagine if a scammer has access to that 450 people. I don't care if it's 450 people or 450 million people. You gotta do your due diligence to try and stop that scamming stuff. I don't even see y'all make videos about it. So I want to make a video telling y'all I worked 21 years. I do not believe in shortcuts. I do not believe in people cheating. I do not believe in people trying to steal. I don't believe in none of that. My background alone should tell y'all that I'm not okay with it. I have moderators in Discord. I'm gonna start getting moderators on YouTube once the channel gets a little bigger. I guess you guys foresee that I'll have a channel that could grow. I appreciate that. But 450 subscribers, come on now. You know I could snipe y'all right away. It ain't like y'all let me even get big. You know, I may not get big. You never know who gonna like you and who gonna choose you. You gotta get chosen for those roles, obviously. A lot of people come on YouTube and they do the same type of content as me and they get thousands of subs. I don't. So maybe I never will. But my point is, I feel like I just as a fair person, you gotta do better by your people. Y'all gotta stop letting these people scam. The scamming shit is crazy. And I be just looking like, I be in people comments, every other comment, there's a WhatsApp number. I can't stand WhatsApp and Telegram for that reason as well. That's the reason I do not use it, because it's too easy to scam on it. Discord and YouTube, you could control it a little bit better, a lot better on Discord. Cause I saw when a person joined with my name and I'm just looking like, I joined my own Discord, and I had a slow moment. I didn't realize that's me, because I got the robot set up to let me know when someone joins the Discord. So I said I should have known right then and there when that person did that I should have just blocked them right then and there. But then I started getting messages, and I was conversating with some of the people in the Discord, and they told me that someone used my name and my picture. And that's another thing too. The fact that you take time to do that, you really, the energy you put into that, you can put that towards learning to trade. You're taking time, and granted, it's just clicking buttons, but you're taking time to come to my channel, and God knows how many other channels you do it to, because clearly if you're doing it to me, you're doing it to other channels. You come to my channel and you bot it up and you make fake accounts, right? Then you go to other channels and you do that. You're managing all of this shit now. So if you're doing that, the time you're taking to do that, you could be learning how to make money. You could be learning a trade. You could be learning a skill. You could be working from home. You could be doing remote work on your computer, getting an honest check. I do not like shit like that. I don't like people that do that. Like, you actually took time to run this scam, to run this, and put time into it when you could have been learning to trade. You could be really trading and making money with that time that you use scamming. So I just look at things like, damn, people just don't want to earn money. They don't want to. You don't deserve it. You just don't. And I don't get how you can spend money that you scammed off somebody and not feel bad. And the karma, people must don't believe in karma. You know karma comes back to you when you do stuff like that. You might get a couple dollars here and there with people, but that's going to come back to you, and you're going to end up paying way more than you gain by doing it that way. That's why I try to make my business legit. I could sell a lot of robots to people by just saying certain things, and I probably could sell enough robots that I don't even have to trade, if I'm being completely real with y'all, by just trying to finesse the robot sales, because the robots work. Obviously, I keep posting that they work, but I could just give them to people who don't know what they're doing and just be like, and fly it out the door. Yeah, I could do that. You know how many sales I turn down from people because I don't think they're ready to use a robot? You should know how to trade already, and you should use the robot to make your trading easier. Now, you could a lot of our robots have enough settings that you could program it to run on autopilot and win trades, yes. But I don't want to promote it that way, because people who look for shortcuts are going to get them. And then they're going to be on YouTube making videos about his shit don't work. No, you weren't ready to use it. Now, can I save everybody? No. Is everybody going to be satisfied? No. Am I going to have disgruntled people at some point? Of course you will. There's going to be some hard-headed person that's not going to listen, and they're going to go against everything you teach and do it their way and fail and blame you. It's just going to happen. I know that already. But I try to do right by people. And that's why the scamming on this channel is not going to fly. I made a whole video dedicated to this, because I want y'all to know that a man who worked 21 years and got his hands dirty at a job he hated. My first YouTube video, go look at it. I quit my job. If I hate my job that much, what the hell makes you think you're going to be safe here? This is not a safe haven for anybody that wants to shortcut. If you want to learn to trade and you want to shortcut, you got to go. If you want to cheat with a robot, you got to go. Granted, you could do it, but you don't have the knowledge. You're not going to know how to do it. I take trades in my sleep. If I open my MT4, I got 5 MT4s running right now. Various accounts. All on autopilot. But I know how to do it. I've been trading with these systems for years now. So I know exactly what settings to use, how to use it. Someone asked me the other day, do I have set files for my robots? Yeah, but I'm not giving those to y'all, because my robots are set up so that if you know how to trade, you can make your own files. You could make set files. You could do your own thing. So it is what it is. But I'm at a point with the trading where I'm advanced. It's an advancement that you take when you get to an EA. You might want to trade and start doing other things. I like freedom. So I'm sitting here talking to y'all on my call while I'm waiting on something to get prepared for me, because I'm always waiting on somebody or something, or getting ready to have a meeting, and that's when I turn the camera on. That's why I'm usually in the call. I'm waiting on somebody right now to bring something to me, and I fired up the camera because this was a perfect time to do it. But I just don't like people who want shortcuts. It turns me off, because you never win like that. You may get a moment where you feel like you're winning, but you're going to lose down the line behind that type of thinking. You got to get your hands dirty. You got to learn. You got to put the time in. I always tell y'all that. You're going to be way better off if you put the time in than if you try to cheat the system. Any system. So, hopefully that wasn't too hard, too deep. But you scammers, man. Scammers, it ain't cool, man. A lot of y'all take time. It kills me. Y'all take the energy to do that. And it's like the energy you put into doing that, you could have just you could have put it into a skill. You like, why not learn to trade if you're on a site for traders? And I was in a group and I seen one of these scammers talking. He was bootlegging people's courses, and I said, they immediately like silenced him, and you could tell someone DM'd them. But I was glad I seen it, because I screenshotted it. And I was just shaking my head, because I used to be in these groups where they pirated all people's shit. And I'm like, damn, why y'all pirating this stuff? But then I say, you know what? These people probably really want to learn how to trade and they can't afford it, or they don't have the money, so they want to pirate it. But you don't realize till later on that by you doing that, you are still cheating yourself, because whatever that was trying to teach you, you're only getting a third of what it's really giving you, because a lot of people put incentive in their product to make sure you buy it from them, because once you buy it from a bootleg site, you don't have access to the source, so you can't get any corrected information from that. If I watch your course and I want to ask you a question about one of the chapters, I can't, because I bought it bootleg. So now I gotta just hope that I get everything in the video, when I could have brought the course legit and been a part of the group. And I'm not saying that to defend people who don't have it, because if you don't have it, do what you got to do. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't have the money, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying the results. You know what to expect from the results from that. That's all I'm saying. So just know that over here, you know, if I gotta hire somebody and tell them, hey, just sit there and delete all this stuff. Right now, my channel is small, so I don't gotta worry about it too tough. I can manage it myself, but I will do that because y'all got me fucked up. I worked 21 years. You think I'm gonna sit here and let you come and get off on my shit like that? Nah, sir. Nah, ma'am, whoever you are. Nah, we ain't doing that. So just know that I'm not with it, and I'm not like these other YouTubers where I act like I don't see it. I see them say, I got too many comments, too many DMs to answer to see this and to yeah, cool. That's fine, but not me. I got plenty of time for y'all scammers. I got plenty of time for y'all. Delete. I got all day to delete y'all motherfuckers. You hear me? So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoying your Thanksgiving and your holiday. I hope everybody's getting their Black Friday sales on, getting their little stuff. I got some stuff I gotta finish ordering myself. We spending money this week, I guess, guys. So hopefully you guys are winning trades. The market has been moving very nicely for me. And yeah, you know, I've been posting some trades and stuff. You know, I make my little videos posting y'all what trades I'm in, what I'm doing, what software I'm using, stuff like that. But it is what it is, man. This is your boy Jimmy, and hopefully you guys are escaping the 9 to 5 to the skill Forex with me, or your day is coming. So that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.